It is 5:10 in the morning. This is too early for most people to be alive. And you'll notice that we are in dupes. We're also parked outside my mum's house. It is a Sunday on the bank holiday, and I'm about to become unpopular.
How quickly can we escape? Oh, that helps.
Did you check if anybody had parked behind us?
No. You just have. Either that or they've been pushed down the road.
I think we did that nice and subtly.
Yes, very quiet.
So we're off to the East Anglian Railway Museum for their transport extravaganza, where I am on the steam engine, Tom's not, and it's a miserable late May bank holiday. Do you know what is genuinely nice though? The fact that she holds air well enough now that you just turn the key and go. In the early days when I had her, she'd have lost all her air overnight.
Yeah.
So you then had to sit there.
And then you really would be winding the neighbours up.
So we have a choice of where we could go for breakfast.
Yeah.
It involves McDonald's, or McDonald's.
Is one of those options McDonald's?
It is, yes.
Is it? Do you know, perhaps we'll do that one. I don't mind that one.
Question is, which car park do we attempt to get into?
Drive-through?
Can I drive this through the car park?
I don't see why not.
No HGVs.
Height restriction.
One thing I really do need to get built up is to have a board in here for the height.
Yeah. Just need some through spaces. Oh.
Well, that's what he's done. He's parked in the through space, so let's also park in the through space.
At the end?
No, I think here. There we go, we're only taking up a couple of spaces. And with that, the drizzle evolved into a full downpour, just as we had to go back to the truck with our breakfast. Now, I hate having her out in the wet, and driving it is not as much fun.
I know you don't want to, but we're going to have to go. Oh, because that'll stay there.
I'll be fine. I am refreshed.
Something like that.
You're right.
This is why I did leave a gap in front of me on this very possibility that someone would be.
Oh my god.
Did you just drink Macca's coffee straight away?
No, I just forgot how strong it was. I hate these new stupid cardboard lid things.
I don't think I've ever taken dupes to Macca's before.
Oh, we have now.
But because I've never had this particular issue of.
At least the demist works.
It does.
In one line.
Can you hold that? Just until I can get us out and I don't require gears anymore. Hopefully, it will dry out for the return journey, so everything dries out before it goes back in the shed.
Yeah.
Are you ready for noise?
Aye, Captain.
I can't hear you.
Yeah, me neither.
Mostly 'cause it's too loud. Thank you.
Timed perfectly.
Here, I assume I can go over the bridge. I've never.
Well, it says turn right.
Yeah.
Regardless. No, thank you.
What happened?
You've thrown McDonald's at me.
Oh.
Number has been hit. Oh no, my coffee.
Well, there's nothing in the way, so I'm just going to back it and park it right next door to So what I've done is I've parked on the rails,
You have.
which therefore means train.
You are a train.
I wonder how far out of gauge I am.
I was the day's duty fireman on the railway's Andrew Barclay number 11, and I love taking dupes to railways and having it alongside full-size vehicles. The EARM was founded in 1968, and I've been here for about a decade. Today, it was my job to prepare the fire and get the engine ready, and whilst I worked, Tom was busy giving dupes a well-needed clean so it would look beautiful for the day ahead. And as he did that, I got on and watched. It had turned into a beautiful morning with blue skies and pleasant temperatures, and whilst I was busy getting on, Tom enjoyed the morning. Soon, the engine had enough steam and we pulled off shed, ready to start the day's activities. And this meant that me and Tom had to split, as he would be looking after dupes and I would be looking after the fire, which meant for a short period of time we would have to be apart. With me standing comfortably on the locomotive, cars started to arrive ready for the transport show, and there were a huge variety of different makes and models spanning the generations. And this is the kind of show that I really enjoy because there's so much to look at. In fact, there were far more vehicles in attendance than I had thought there were going to be. I'd expected 1 or 2 cars, not a full field full, and there was also a Ransom's traction engine that had been built in Ipswich. After a little bit of waiting, we were instructed to go off and find ourselves a train.
So all I've had to do is bring dupes here. My job's sort of done, so I'm now just mulling around waiting for Lawrie to appear on the Loco, I suppose.
Come round and we're ready to couple up to the freight stock. This has been fitted with benches so the public can ride in the open air, and once we'd buffered up, I hopped down to go and oversee our cleaner in the art of coupling up. We were really pleased that the weather had turned out to be pleasant, because there's nothing quite as bad as being in the open wagons in the rain. With the job well done and the locomotive and train ready to accept passengers, disaster struck.
I have never seen a face of such disbelief and sadness.
I have never been quite so sad.
With trains now running, I went for a wander about before coming back to see Lawrie take his first train of the day.
If you remember earlier, I was talking about how lucky we were to have such a lovely day at the railway. Well, it turned out that this was tempting fate, and the clouds and the rain that we had driven through in the morning decided they would join us at the railway for a day out. One of the really good things about the East Anglian Railway Museum is that you get to see heritage traction and modern mainline traction running together in parallel. Whilst I was on the Loco, Tom went off to have a look around the vehicles in attendance, so I'm going to give him the mic to take you through some of the cars that had turned up.
The sun had clearly brought everybody out, and we actually had a really good turnout of vehicles for the day. Now what's nice about a show like this is there's no restriction on what type of vehicle you can bring. So you've got army stuff, your typical classic cars, even stuff that looks like a kit car, but at the same time you have some of the more modern stuff that just shows people wanting to come together, enjoy a good day out and look at cars. It's really nice seeing people in their classic car groups sitting around talking about their cars and just enjoying a good day out. There are even a few familiar cars like that Lotus, which we've seen numerous times at the Ipswich to Felixstowe road run, and of course the usual fleet of Cobras. It's also lovely to see a proper old Vauxhall Carlton. That was the bee's knees back in the day. If Dave had come along, he would have fit in perfectly with the Jags, and I know that Lawrie wanted that very much. Oh look, Lawrie, a moggy that works. I think this was definitely one of Lawrie's picks for the show. There was also a good selection of buses in attendance, some of which doing rides to pick up people and bring them back to the show. And soon I headed back to make sure Lawrie hadn't thrown himself into the firebox by accident.
As a volunteer on the footplate at the Mid-Suffolk Light Railway, Tom was happy to hop up and sample another engine and see what another railway was like from the footplate. And for me, it was just nice to have my buddy with me on the footplate. All too soon, the day drew to a close, and I filled up the locomotive with water ready for the next day, whilst Tom went and got dupes ready for our return trip home.
It has been a long day here at the East Anglian Railway Museum. It's been lovely. It has been glorious sunshine, absolutely cataclysmic rain, and then glorious sunshine. Number 11 is now parked up, and this is realistically probably the last time that I'm going to be on 11. It goes out a ticket in September, and realistically I'm not going to do another turn here before the end of August, so that's my last day. So I've had a nice day. How's your day been?
It's been nice, yeah. I've had a nap.
Been on the steam engine?
I've been on a steam engine. I've been able to just sort of float about and do whatever I want, really. Look at a few cars, go on a Loco.
Good day.
Good day.
The best thing is, I'm now really tired. So I have a chauffeur to get me home. Let's go.
Oh, sorry, chauffeur. Yeah, sorry.
It's so nice just being out in this.
What, just going for a cruise?
yeah, actually going somewhere. I've had the thing for so many years. And it's just nice having somebody else who appreciates it and can drive it makes a big difference as well.
Yeah. I love that viaduct, it looks brilliant.
It's a stunning thing, isn't it? I love all the trees and plants growing in it.
Yeah.
What always amazes me is a brick itself isn't that strong, but you think of all the weight from all those other bricks loading down on the bricks at the bottom.
And what's on the top, what's going over it.
It's mad. Such a satisfying rev, isn't it? I actually don't think it's possible to love anything more than I love this truck. Like, if you had the statistics spread out, like if this was a video game, this would be maxed out.
And with that, it was time to get ourselves back to the shed. And that brings us to the end of this video. Thank you all very much for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed this day out in the fire engine. If you have enjoyed this, how about clicking over there for one of the previous Roaming Red engines, or down there for something else that we did with the truck and railways. And for that, thanks for watching guys, and we'll see you next time as we go back to the shed.